All right, the Let Me Know Football crew is going to be reacting to the international friendlies that Mexico just had against Portugal and against Belgium. Let's get right into it. Before we get into talking about the players, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about how you felt about the game? What is it, 3 months? 3 months to the World Cup, give or take? 2.5 months?
72 days, I think.
Yeah, 72 days.
A lot of positives. A lot of positives for both games. And I think it helped a lot with the momentum coming into the World Cup right now.
So it makes you feel better.
Yeah, it
about
makes me
things.
feel better about seeing them in the actual World Cup.
What do you think, Bobs?
Yeah, bro. Same thing. I feel like this trajectory that we're on is way better than previous World Cups.
Why do you say that real quick?
Well, because
What do you mean?
the previous World Cups, bro, we had to go to a playoff game to try to make it, depend on U.S. scoring on Panama. We have to beat Panama by a certain amount. Like, all this, bro, like, it was really, like, nerve-wracking going into the Mundial. These last two games showed me a Mexico that I didn't even think we were going to see, and we only saw it because of injuries. So this Mexico, actually, it happened on accident, but I think it's better. They look so fluid. They're quick, sharp, and they played against really good teams.
Here's what's funny. Everybody that I talked to, nobody talked about Mexico winning. Nobody talked about Mexico even tying. Everybody was like certain they were going to lose, but as long as they gave us a good, hard-fought match, they looked good, created some chances, people were going to be okay. So the fact that they came out with some 2 ties is a good thing. In itself, Mexico put up some good performances against some teams that we were expecting them to lose to. For me, it gives me a little bit more confidence.
I think they showed it to themselves, which is very important, bro. Like, no matter what you guys see outside, we did it on the field.
And if them going into a World Cup at home with confidence, very good situation. Very good scenario, you know. After these 2 games, I am a lot more confident in Tala Rangel being the starting keeper. He didn't exactly get tested. He didn't get shot at too crazily, but like he did his job. I didn't really see any mistakes, and he played the ball with his feet really well. Found some good passes. At some point, he started to make the decision to like, all right, I'm not gonna force any passes. Let me just go a little longer. And you kind of saw us get out of trouble. And so I think it's kind of clicked with him, or at least clicking with him right now. Like, all right, here's the time. There's a time. There's a moment, and I think he's picking right. Every time, most times at least. He's 25, 26 years old. He'll be 30-ish, 29, 30 at the next one. He could still have another World Cup in him like that, you know? So for him to be at this World Cup, to build him for the following World Cup, not a bad situation for him.
I felt like the mistakes that he made in the previous games where he would try to like pass it, I think they fixed that with him. I also like that. Just real quick, the last block against Doku had the last shot of the game.
Oh, yeah.
And that looked very secure.
Yeah.
Very strong, very like, we got this.
It was straight at him.
It was straight
low,
at him.
Hard and low.
But how many times the goalies sometimes like
happens.
miss that, bro?
It happens.
Or they bobble it.
It happens. And he looked, like you said, secure. Confident, easy, routine.
There was a corner kick a few minutes before that.
Oh, yeah.
Who jumped
The
over
last corner
everybody.
kick, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
God.
bro.
He looked
That's what
big
he has,
right there. He looked big in that moment.
So all those things, those just details based on what you said, bro, like that, 100%. Not just because Malagón is injured. He was gonna be the guy. If he did this and Malagón was on the bench, he's the guy.
It had already tipped in that direction. Based off of what I saw, I think we are very close to his final 26-man roster for the World Cup. We're very close to it now. And I think it's as simple as taking out Memote, putting in Santiago Jimenez, taking out either Orbelino Eric Sanchez, putting in Gilberto Mora, you know, taking out Angulo, putting in Mateo Chavez, Denzel Garcia off, Edson Alvarez in. I don't think there's anybody else really who's gonna end up there.
Yeah.
When is out?
When is Edson?
Out.
When is Edson coming back?
They're saying he's gonna be back too. I don't know when, but they're like,
I want to say within the month from now. Within a month from now.
And just because you brought up Edson, bro, I think
I'll say it. I'll say it.
I'll say it too.
I'll say it.
I love the way Lira played these games, bro.
I think he should start. I think he should start.
He showed these European fools what a Liga MX player is,
Yes.
bro. I'm gonna be up in your ass, bro.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get away from me, bro. And if you want
if I'm being honest, like I'm starting Lira right now.
He put his chest out like that, bro.
So,
and he's more skillful than Edson, bro.
From what I've seen from these 2 last games, I think Lira for sure start, and I think Fidalgo should start too.
And that's Machín. I love Machín. But
before we get into Fidalgo, though, I was gonna ask you guys, how does Edson fit into this?
no,
Eric Lira pressed high when he and pretty good moments.
And his track back is really good.
Exactly.
And then he was by the goal line.
Yeah.
He was by the goal line all of a sudden. Like, this was everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Exactly. I don't know if Edson has that in him right there.
He does not have that.
He brings us other qualities, leadership, if you want. Maybe, look, there's a lot of there's a couple balls that were in the air that Eric Lira tried to go up for, but this was short, bro.
Yeah.
And I want to say I don't know.
That's the only thing 90%, he has on him.
But he doesn't shy away from anything, bro.
No, exactly.
He's ready for the contact, all that, bro. And once he gets the ball back, like Edson does, I feel like he's a better passer than Edson, bro. I feel he's quicker, so he can pass it, wall pass, boom, real quick, and I'll switch it.
These games have proven that to me because I wasn't sure who was better on the ball, and right now I feel like Eric Lira's better on the ball,
bro.
Yeah.
Especially in moments as soon as he's won the ball, he doesn't keep it. Because he's getting pressed. He just one touch. He
lets it go. He lets it go quick.
Clearly won it. Boom. Play back real quick.
Yeah.
So that's
and most of the time it's not just playing it back. He plays it forward to the midfield.
Whoever. It's just coming out of tight spaces.
Push the play forward, which is a good thing.
See, but then you bring Edson off the bench for Lira at some point. All right, that's not a bad guy.
What if you do?
Like if you're winning 1-0 and there's 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left.
Exactly.
What if he does a 3 back? And Edson is one of them.
Don't take this the wrong way, but he shouldn't move anything.
No. I'm just saying because you're saying
now.
about Edson be a sub. The only way I would bring him in is in a 3-back because I'm not moving Lira anymore.
Sure,
I'm not moving Lira.
Yeah, today it just looked like the subs that he made and the way he managed the game was to try to go for a win a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Though I will say the second half was a little more boring than the first half.
It happened with both games. It kind of dropped down. The other team ended up getting the ball more, passing it around. So they had to drop off a lot.
Against Portugal, it looked like because he made a few subs at the half, it was okay, I had Brian Gutierrez. It's between him and Charlie, so let me give him a half, Charlie a half. Because of that, he realized, maybe Brian Gutierrez is the guy that I kind of want to start with. And so Brian Gutierrez is now starting. Played most of the game today. He didn't really get subbed out to minute 80. All right, he shouldn't be stubborn-ass Aguirre that we know him to be sometimes doing some silly shit.
Yeah.
So I'm oof.
Yeah, bro, because it sounds silly, but the ability to not have such a high ego and listen to your staff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's happening, and I'm glad that he's letting it happen.
Yeah.
Instead of Rafa coming over, whoever, hey, no, you know what, bro? Just put this one for this game.
Or look at this.
No le muevas, güey. No le muevas. Come on, bro. Please.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad that he's letting his ego down. Let's do this.
Of the 3 World Cups that we would have seen him, this might be his best version.
One, yeah.
Might be. We'll see. We'll see how everything turns out. If Aguirre was going to be at home for a World Cup, why not at his most experienced?
Yeah.
Sure.
And not in 2002 where he's going to lose his head.
Trying to do something.
Exactly. Not in 2010, just right.
Trying to outsmart everybody
Start
with
memo.
Conejo. Yeah.
See, at home.
You're not outsmarting anybody, bro.
Yeah.
You're not. This isn't.
Yeah.
See, bro. Although Jorge Sanchez scored today, so this was probably going to be Jorge Sanchez started forever. Bro. But I would rather Reyes over Sanchez. Yeah. Even though, and this is something we'll talk about, I thought Jorge Sanchez played a decent game, played a decent enough game. I don't know if you noticed, but he wasn't up on the attack so much today. He was playing more as a right center back at most times. Mm-hmm. Didn't do that bad. He defended fairly well, bro. On the ball, for the most part, made pretty good decisions, and he scored a goal. You know what I mean?
He has good games, bro. That's the thing. He's a player that's better offensively than defensively. Plays a defensive position.
Sure. People forget that he could play good games, bro.
Yeah.
People forget
he
that.
He has these type of games, bro.
For sure. So it's kind of to add to a point that you made a little while ago. The way that they played today almost happened by accident because players that are coming in because players are injured. What that makes me realize is that the selección periodically, often, needs to give more players more opportunities because the people who have more to prove or something to prove, Fidalgo, Brian Gutierrez, Richie Ledesma, I just got here, I have to prove my worth fast. This is what you get out of it. And so now you get Quiñones, Brian Gutierrez having some good fucking games. It's because they have something to prove. Son atrevidos. Notice every time Quiñones got the ball, what do you try to do? Let's go forward.
Yeah.
Let's go do something. That's exactly it. Brian Gutierrez, the same thing. As much as you could talk shit about him, for some reason, this fool, every time he got the ball, he was forward, and back only if I need to, but I'm turning right now. I'm turning to go to goal or to go create, to go produce something. Go produce.
Yeah.
And I feel like the more you bring in players like that, the more you're going to get that. This is why Tata Martino, Piojo Herrera towards the end of his, Chepo La Torre, Hugo Sanchez, Jamie Lozano, all the fools that got fired didn't get their full World Cup. It was because of this. Because they didn't bring any changes, they just had a specific lineup, didn't fucking move anything, were very stuck to their ways instead of bringing in players that probably were in form and rhythm right now. Aguirre just did that today, which makes me wonder, would he have done that if Marcel Ruiz didn't get injured, if Mora didn't get injured, if Edson no. Even though they may have been blowing up on their teams, he probably still wouldn't have brought in them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's almost like, oh fuck, I hate to say it, but like it's kind of better that this happened.
Sometimes that's how it happens, bro. You wouldn't know a player that plays very well unless the starter got injured. And now he's in, and then when the starter comes back, you're like, hey, bro, hold on.
What do I do? Yeah.
The team is better right now.
Right,
you know?
right.
So I'm just, the coach has to go off what he's seen on the field as a whole.
Yeah.
And right now, these 2 last games, bro, they look very fluid.
Right.
They don't look stagnant.
No.
They look like they're conditioned very well. They're fit. They're fast.
They're playing
strong.
good soccer.
Good
They're playing good
bro.
soccer, bro. They're moving that ball around.
Historically, Mexico isn't like, they're not known for an
No.
offensive team.
I agree.
But if they can be fluid like they look these two the last 2 games, bro, they're attacking Belgium and Portugal.
Yeah.
I mean, that needs to account for a lot.
100%. And I just, if you can score on them, you can score on South Africa. You can score on Korea, bro. You can score on Czech Republic, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or if at the very least you're not letting them score, then you shouldn't be letting these fools score on you either, you know?
Yeah.
I need to know that Mexico can win. And you know the question that I continue to ask myself, can they fucking win? They've tied every game. It doesn't matter who they play. Against a weaker team, against a team equal to them, or against fucking teams that should be beating them like Belgium and Portugal. If this was a World Cup, these fools just took 2 points from these 2 games. Which isn't bad because they probably should have taken no points from these games. We need them to win. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering if they can. I understand what Aguirre is doing. Structure yourself defensively so that you're not getting scored on, because as much as you want to go score or go produce or whatever, like if you just keep getting scored on, you're not going to win a game. But the truth is, if you don't go score, like you're not going to win a game. You have to go score.
Defensively, yes, they're good. They're sound. Their style of play, the way they move the ball, everything's good. They just need to finish the plays. They need to score. They need to score goals. And how do you get that with somebody that's going to do something different?
Right.
The different player,
Right.
you know, the different type of player. Somebody like a Cuauhtémoc, somebody like a Bofo, you know, that just, they try shit. They do shit, you know?
I miss the days of the Guardados and the Tecatitos and the Giovannis, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like these fools are getting in, crossing, trying to shoot, just trying some shit, being desequilibrante.
Yep.
And they have the fight. They have the fire and the passion. I see that.
Yeah.
I was wondering about it for a while, but I see that now, especially under Aguirre. But what I wonder is, do they have the quality? Can they go score?
Yeah.
Can they go produce?
That's the one thing that we're lacking right now. The offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, scoring.
Yeah,
which
we don't
means
have
then you're
wingers.
like wins.
All the who's that you just mentioned right now, like those type of wingers we do not have in the selección. You know?
Yeah.
Like the ones that we have now, like Alexis and like Alvarado, they're more attacking minded midfielders, if anything, you know? They're not like actual like attackers.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I think the closest thing that we have is Quiñones.
Could he score like Gio did against the Netherlands?
I think he
has that in
from
him?
what I've seen him.
Not like that. Not like that.
It's not gonna be like
that was a shot from afar.
It's not gonna be like that crazy, but I'm saying like he'll try it. He'll try it. He probably won't score it. He'll probably miss it, you know. But
and I'll take
he'll
that.
try that.
I'll take trying it over someone being safe.
Try it.
Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your takeaways are from these games. Do you think they played well? Do you think they played poorly? Let me know.
Subscribe, guys. Don't forget. Subscribe, like.
It helps this channel go a long way, man.
Comment, all that fun stuff.
Appreciate you tuning in. Comment down below. Let me know.